Banking?
Why is banking the most important thing if you're trying to build wealth? Like, this seems like
because you need their money. You got enough money to buy a piece of real estate? No, average person don't. You got it. The bank is your best friend in the world. Your bank comes before your wife.
Really? So if your banker calls at the same time as your wife, which one do you pick up?
The banker. My wife knows. Well, banker calls, done. Nobody's more important than your banker.
Okay, what about your wife and your banker both want to go out on a Saturday night, 9 p.m.? Who has priority?
Typically, bankers, you don't have to take out on dates.
It's not a date. It's just a business meeting. They just say, hey, Ben, I want to...
Yeah, you don't do banking after hours. You do lunch meetings, stuff like that. But the point I understand trying to make is, if you're in real estate, banking is the most important person in your life is your banker.
So if you're trying to develop a relationship with a bank, do you pick a specific bank or do you try to have relationships with multiple banks? Do you get to a point where you don't shop the rate they provide you anymore?
You'll get to a point where you don't need to shop around. But at first, you got to kind of see who's giving you the best deals. And whoever gives you the best deals, the best rates, the most LTV, you know what LTV is? Loan to value. The people that are going to make your life easiest with the best terms, the best rates, then you'll end up throwing more stuff their way. Of course, common sense. But, I used to work with 10 different banks. Now I only work with one.
Who's the best bank?
In my world, B of A.
Bank of America?
Biggest bank in the country, in the world, I think.
Why not Chase or
Listen,
Wells Fargo?
I've dealt with Wells Fargo. I've dealt with Chase. I dealt with them all. The problem is, when you get to my level, you need to have a brokerage relationship and a banking relationship. So you need two companies, or basically B of A is the parent company. B of A owns Merrill Lynch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Merrill Lynch knows the brokerage. B of A knows the banking, right? So basically, my broker technically works for B of A because he works for Merrill Lynch. Merrill Lynch is under B of A. They tell Merrill Lynch what to do and control everything. It's a relationship. The broker goes to bat for me to get my loans. Why? Because I'm his client. And the more money I make, the more money goes in his brokerage, the bigger he is. It's all ties together. But I've actually believe I made it to the top level. I've been with every big shot bank there is. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, they've been the best and easiest to me. Not only that, when you have that kind of money to be in a brokerage, wealth management side, you're basically getting a lot of help because these people care about you. They care. They have to care because your well-being is their well-being. Okay? If you make more money goes into the brokerage. And they get credit for all the loans they throw B of A through the brokerage. Everybody's making money.
That sounds very similar to my second loan that I got. The first loan I got, I shopped it around with like 10 different places, got a really good loan at 2.875 during COVID. And then now I bought last year. And the problem was I shopped it around. First of all, couldn't get qualified because like YouTuber income is very hard to show. But I shopped it around a bunch of different places. I was getting 6.5%, 6.75%. And the best rate I got was actually through my brokerage. So I used Schwab.
Did you tie your assets up to get the loan?
I actually don't think that I did. I think I was able to leverage my relationship.
He got a discount. He got a discount because of the assets with Schwab.
I don't have to keep my assets there.
No.
It just showed because I was also having trouble qualifying, but having assets in Schwab, I was able to
tax
use
returns?
What?
You don't do tax returns?
Do
you file tax returns?
Oh, yeah. The problem, but as an entrepreneur, you have like weird money flows and routing and stuff like that. And this was confusing them and it wasn't like getting their seal of approval. And so I had to shop it with Schwab, and Schwab has Rocket Mortgage. That's like their Rocket Mortgage's parent company is Schwab. And so I was able to get the best deal by miles actually using the brokerage.
There you go. It's all about relationships.
So if someone's just starting, where do they begin? Do they go to Bank of America?
Credit unions?
They just like...
Listen, when you first start, it's a whole different picture.
Yeah.
You go wherever you can get in. Okay? Because if you're just starting out, you're not going to walk into the bank like a big shot and want to get a loan. It's not going to happen. Okay. Like I said, it goes back to risk. If you're still a high risk person, then, you're going to have to shop around. You should definitely, if you're a first time buyer, you should be doing FHA with low money down and the government backing a percentage of that loan. Okay. Typically, most people start with FHA when they want to buy 1 to 4 units. That's what I think. But when you're first starting out, you just got to shop around, get the best rate, like we all did. I used to borrow from hard money guys when I was in my 20s. Why? Because no bank would loan to me. And then once I got established and I made a few bucks, then I went to the D paper. Then I moved up to the C paper. As I move up the ladder, the interest rate comes down and the terms get better, and then I eventually went to B and now I'm at A. B of A.
So why is it that you want to do so much consulting? I'm curious why you enjoy
Listen,
it so much.
To help other people, you have to do it to understand it. Okay? When I get off the phone with somebody knowing that I made an impact in their life and I helped them, I get a certain human feeling that money can't buy it. You can't buy that kind of feeling. It's just like I felt that I really did something in life. I accomplished something to help other people while I was on this planet. Okay. I know it's the right thing to do. Okay. It's like religion. Some people believe, in the religious part of it, they get some kind of special religious feeling. I get a great feeling by knowing that I helped people while I was here. I did it and I showed them how to do it and helping people improve their lives. If the whole world acted like that, it would be a beautiful, peaceful world. I mean, honestly, helping people that generally just want to improve the quality of life. I came from nothing, from the most dangerous neighborhoods in the world. I should have been dead or locked away in jail growing up in New York back in the 70s and 80s. And luckily, the Army saved my life. And I just know that helping other people is the right way to live it. That's the way humans should live. Always try to, I'm not saying give away shit. I'm not saying, helping people help themselves. That's the greatest thing in the world because then they don't need you.
It's interesting to me because when we're taking breaks between the podcast, the one thing you get so excited about, you just want to talk about is the consulting.
I like
Even
it.
when we're just hanging out,
I like
you want to talk about
people
consulting.
about their problems and helping them resolve their problems or putting together a plan that they're going to be successful. I'm passionate about that. Okay. And not a lot of people, like I said, I've had some sports guys, come and tell me, you're really lucky. Yeah, we go out there, we entertain and we score and people clap and applaud, but you're actually helping people. I mean, what greater gift is that in life than that to help the next person come up and enjoy their life and live a better life? It just makes everybody happy when everybody's doing well, doesn't it?
Why don't you write a book?
I don't know how. I never went to high school.
You don't have to write it, though. You could have someone else write your book.
Ghostwriter. I need a ghostwriter.
Yeah, you could have someone who just follows you around for a year.
But I have to find the right person and sit there and go through my life story with them, and it's fine. I mean, there's a lot of things I could do, but, I need the right people to help me.
I think
you can't do everything in life.
You could make, I think, one of the best real estate, money, wealth books in existence.
I mean, listen, to me, it's just something that I really enjoy. If I could stop even being in real estate tomorrow and just help other people, I would definitely love doing that. Plus, I could do it, from anywhere. So it's a great thing. Imagine if the whole world just had that, if all the successful people in the world helped other people. It's like the old saying, the oldest saying in the world? Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Give the man a fishing pole, he eats for life. You ever heard that before?
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. It's perfect sense.
And really quick, I just want to say that most people know that they should have an LLC, but they keep pushing it off because it sounds super complicated. Well, that's why we partnered with Northwest Registered Agent. They make the entire process so simple that you could just get it done today.
For $39 plus state fees, Northwest forms your LLC and handles the state filings for you.
You get your operating agreement, member certificates, and banking resolutions, which is all the paperwork that actually makes it official.
And that's all that, plus a free domain, email, phone line, brand protection, and mail forwarding are bundled in so your business is ready to operate in the same day.
And your home address never goes on the public record. Northwest uses their own address in your filings instead of yours.
So if forming an LLC has been sitting on your to-do list for long enough, today is the day. Just go to northwestregisteredagent.com to get started.
That's northwestregisteredagent.com, or click the link down below in the description to get your LLC filed.
Thank you to Northwest Registered Agent for sponsoring this episode, and back to the podcast.